Hello dear students, today's topic is the mitochondria. Last class में हम लोगों ने डिस्कस किया है types of the cells. Now today we will discuss about the mitochondria. What is mitochondria and who discovered mitochondria and where it is found mitochondria? Okay, all these things we will discuss. So it's a structure which is present in eukaryotic plant cell or animal cell. Okay, mitochondria, it's a organelle. Okay, it's a organs which is present in plant or animal eukaryotic cell. Okay, प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल्स में ये absent होते हैं जबकि यूकैरियोटिक सेल्स में present होते हैं. Okay, this mitochondria is discovered by the Kolliker. Firstly, Kolliker ने इसको discover किया था. After that, it was discovered by the Altman. Okay, इसी Altman ने rediscover किया and after that Bender gave the term mitochondria. Okay, so it's a history of the mitochondria. So here we will discuss about the shape of the mitochondria. It is rounded or oval or you can say cylindrical structure which contain several structures. Okay, so here we will see the structure of the mitochondria, which is the double membranous structure. Mitochondria is a double membranous structure. The outer membrane of the mitochondria and the inner membrane. It's a double membranous structure, oval in shape, rounded in shape, or you can say that circular in shape. Okay, so it's a outer membrane, inner membrane, okay. Now inner membrane folded to form the finger-like projections. These finger-like projections are known as cristae. These finger-like projections are known as cristae. Students, समझ में आ रहा है बेटा? Okay, all these are the cristae. It's a very special and characteristic feature of the mitochondria. That is the cristae. On the surface of the cristae, tennis racket-like ball-like structure present, which is known as the oxysome or F1 particle. Oxysome or F1 particle. Okay, so these are known as the oxysomes. These are the very essential or important structure which is present on the surface of the cristae. These are known as the oxysome or F1 particle. Clear, beta? Now, the inner membrane surround a liquid substance, and that liquid substance is known as matrix. It's known as matrix. Which is a very important, which it contains several enzymes which are responsible for the respiration. Okay, now in matrix, circular structure present which represent the mitochondrial DNA. Mitochondrial mitochondrial DNA. Okay. Now, in some places, small circular free form structure present, which is known as the ribosomes. Okay. Some ribosomes also present in mitochondria. These are the ribosomes. Okay. So it's a mitochondria in which two membranes present, the outer membrane and the inner membrane. Okay, the inner membrane folded and form the finger-like projection. That finger-like projections are known as the cristae. Okay, now on the surface of the cristae, tennis racket-like structure present, which is known as the F1 particles or oxysomes. Okay. Now, the liquid substance which is filled within mitochondria is known as matrix. Okay. Now, here circular DNA present, which represent or which is able or which has the capacity to divide and form the new mitochondria. Okay. So, it's a structure of the mitochondria. Now, if you can see that a single F1 particle, so let's see, it's a single F1 particle head, upper part is head, pedicel, center part, and the low part is known as the base. Okay, F1 particle is divided into three parts. The first one is known as the head part, that is the upper parts, which is the circular in form, is known as the head part, and this is the pedicel, and this one is the base. Okay, this structure represent the oxysome or F1 particle. Okay, now we will discuss about the function of mitochondria. What is the function of mitochondria? So the mitochondria is very necessary for the respiration. Why? Because the Krebs cycle of the respiration takes place within the mitochondria. In mitochondria, within matrix, several enzymes present which are responsible for the respiration of the human beings or several organisms. Okay. सो मैट्रिक्स में जो भी एंजाइम्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं वो रेस्पिरेशन में हेल्प करते हैं. ठीक है. एंड ड्यू टू द रेस्पिरेशन energy produces or releases, and that energy is stored in the form of the ATP. Okay, you can say the form of the ATP, ATP. ATP, that is the full form is adenosine triphosphate. In this form, energy stored in mitochondria. एक्स्ट्रा एनर्जी जितनी भी होती है वो माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया में एटीपी के फॉर्म में स्टोर रहती है. जैसे जैसे फंक्शनल या फिजियोलॉजीज जो होती हैं वो परफॉर्म होती रहती हैं, एनर्जी यहाँ से ब्रेक होती है और ब्रेक होने के बाद जो है रिलीज हो जाती है. एंड दैट एनर्जी if that particularly ATP breakdown, that it forms the ADP. ATP का जो breakdown होता है, ATP skips out ADP plus PI. Okay, now here PI is the inorganic phosphate. Okay, PI is inorganic phosphate and ADP is the adenosine diphosphate. I will write the full form of the ADP. Adenosine diphosphate. Means here two molecules of the phosphate are added, and in this case three molecules of the phosphate add with the adenosine. Okay, now adenosine is the adenine. Okay, so adenine is a base, जो नाइट्रोजन बेस होता है उसी से जो एडेनोसिन यहाँ पे फॉर्म हुआ है. So adenosine triphosphate, that is the ATP, and adenosine diphosphate, which is the ADP. Okay, when the ATP break down, then it forms the ATP and PI. एक phosphate molecule release हो जाता है and it produces high energy. Okay, because for this molecules contain high energy bonds. Okay, so आप लोगों ने देखा यहाँ पे हम लोगों ने माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया, उसके डिस्कवरी एंड द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया, एंड आल्सो वी विल डिस्कस दैट द फंक्शंस ऑफ द माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे अबाउट द प्लास्टिड्स. ओके, थैंक यू.